What's up, guys? Remember last time in the last video at the end, if you watched to the end, when I mentioned that we might have a solution in 1 to 2 weeks? I have it in less than a week. This is my replacement fuel tank. It's very new. Look at these, you can tell this thing's fairly new. Look at the colors of all the plastic still being white. Really, really good sign. When I was lifting the new tank, I noticed that there was liquid inside, so I don't know if it's gas or I don't know if it's some type of water or cleaning fluid that was being used to clean out the new tank, but either way, we're gonna have to siphon that. And at this point, I've siphoned out so much gas that like my canisters are starting to get full. So I might have to run and buy a new one, I don't know. And then also we need new fuel lines. I'm gonna have to buy a new canister. All right, so since I'm going out to get a gas canister, I might as well get the new fuel lines for the new tank. And I need to make sure the sizes all match up. Online, the forums did say 5/16, but last time I got that incorrect and I had a huge fuel leak up in the front. And I don't wanna make that mistake again because a fuel leak in the front is not that bad, but a fuel leak where these lines connect all the way back here underneath the car and going all the way up, especially if it happens right there, is gonna be bad. I wanna avoid any fuel leaks anywhere near the tank because that type of stuff is hard to deal with. If it leaks, it's gonna be hard for me to clean it and spray it down. So I'm gonna make sure all my sizes are perfect. I'm gonna go run and get the canister and then get the hoses, come back. I want to get this in today. This is the last thing that happened was us taking this out. So I'm pretty sure I'll be able to transfer over the heat shield, get this up and installed today, hopefully. And then maybe the subframe even, I don't know. I want the car running though. So we gotta hurry up, let's go. Drop this shit back. I'm headed out. I'm gonna get paper towels, shop towels, getting the gas canister and fuel lines. That AutoZone didn't have jack waddle, so I mean, they had this gas tank or this gas canister. We were on a mission today because this was the second store I went to, and I accidentally told them 3/8 and I needed it a 1/4 inch. Last AutoZone had exactly what I needed. We got our 1/4 inch 5/16. I'm going back to the shop, see what we can get done. If I can get the fuel tank in before work, that'll be amazing. I'm gonna go back right now and just try to bang it out as fast as I can. Morning, everybody. It's the next day and we're hopping right back into the car. I have some stuff I need to move. The gas tank's over here in front of the subframe. I just kind of shoved everything over here to get the Tesla in yesterday. I gotta make some space and we could jump right into tightening up the gas tank because we didn't do that yesterday. I just finished getting the subframe in. Obviously everything's not bolted. It's a long process of just going up. Basically I had to end up doing 2 pumps, check both sides, wiggle a little bit, wiggle both sides, 2 pumps, keep going 2 pump at a time and until it gets all the way to the top. I know the back looks weird, the rotor looks low because obviously the coilover is not connected. It's like sitting down. We need these 2. I'm gonna start with just these 2 for now. Boom. Just like that. Let's go.
I go hard for my respect. Get into the money cause I need that. Pull up on your block if you lay with my green at. Head crack like dice, I'ma shake some. If I hit them with the right, I'ma break some. Once they see me try and win, I hate.
Okay, so it's the next day. We got a bunch of work to do with the subframe in terms of putting on the calipers, brake cables, got the drive shaft, exhaust, a bunch of stuff. So I'm just gonna do everything I did on the driver's side and the passenger side, which is basically that bracket, caliper, coilover, and then we should be good. You guys know what this means. All that's left is the drive shaft. Got the carrier bearing bolts and the drive shaft to diff bolts. I just finished putting in the coilover on this side and tightening that up. I completely missed it, but drive shaft is in.
Drop this shit. Y'all check this dope shit out.
I want to be able to see all my fuel lines at once, so I want to see the fuel lines in the front, fuel lines in the back, and then obviously we're going to check the fuel lines connecting to the hard lines on the passenger side behind the rotor. Alright, so we're going to close the circuit breakers. So I need to test the fuel gauge first. It should be working. Obviously we have an OEM tank, OEM float. Okay. I forgot to plug it in. Give me a second. And we're we're sitting at what is reading as half a tank. The fuel is not going into the engine, so it should be returning through the return line, and the return line is pressurized, so everything is good. I've cycled it a couple times. All the dampening is done. All I have left to do is swap those tires out, which hopefully I can do in the morning tomorrow. Okay, so the car is complete, and sorry my Genesis is running in the background, but I put the wheels on, the fuel tank's back in. Next video we're gonna be starting it up. That's gonna be very soon in a couple days, so keep a lookout for that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.